President Trump kicking off his high-stakes trip to Asia. Malaysia rolling out the red carpet, greeting the president with dancers, music, and fanfare. Trump heading straight from the tarmac to oversee the signing of a ceasefire agreement between Cambodia and Thailand after deadly clashes in July.
I'm proud to help settle this conflict and really develop good friendships.
The deal builds off a truce from 3 months ago and will free 18 Cambodian prisoners. Trump then signing trade deals with Cambodia, Malaysia, and a framework deal with Thailand, setting tariff rates at 19%.
The United States will have a robust commerce and cooperation transactions, lots of them, with both nations as long as they live in peace.
After that, a meeting with Brazil's president. Tensions still simmering after Trump imposed staggering 50% tariffs on the country, citing its criminal charges against former president and Trump ally Bolsonaro. But today, Trump signaling those tariffs could come down.
Brazil is, we're gonna make a deal. I think we'll make a deal with Brazil. We get along very well.
Trump also expressing optimism about his upcoming meeting with Chinese leader Xi Jinping.
I think we're going to have a good deal with China, and they want to make a deal, and we want to make a deal.
And U.S. and Chinese officials have been meeting all throughout the weekend here in Malaysia, trying to hash out all of the details before Trump and Xi Jinping meet later this week in Seoul. Now, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent says these talks have been constructive. They've covered everything from trade to rare earth minerals to TikTok.
Mrs. Farmer will bring you home after practice. Donnie, bye, honey. Donnie. Good luck.
Oh my God. Okay, tell me everything. I'm not allowed to talk about it. My God. Hi, Sharita. Shut up.
Darko cheats death, huh?
When I look out and I see all the real Americans, I think about how Donald Trump, his family was compromised. When I look out there and I see Donald Trump, I think about how his business was compromised. But what happened last week when they took a shot at my hero?
You're like a celebrity, man. I've been like calling you like a jillion times. Where you been?
We stayed at a hotel.
Hey, my dad said he saw you at the golf course. You sleepwalking again there, buddy?
I don't want to talk about it. And now that you're famous, you gotta have a smoke.
So, Brody.
Hey, Sharita, you want a cigarette?
Shut up! Shut up!
Go back to China.
Just leave her alone.
Sharita, you should go home. Yeah, if you're still here and the bus comes, we're all gonna get in trouble.
Shut up!
And they tried to kill the next president of the United States. Enough was enough.
Something shimmering and white. It leads you here, despite your destination, under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you were finding. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you were finding.
Salvador.
And it's something quite peculiar. Something that's shimmering and white.
You have to see Grandma dead.
Why? What is this about the book?
No, it's great. Because time is running out. We gotta go.
And I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania make America great again.
The president did speak at a fundraiser earlier today when he was in Florida. He talked about a few things pressing on his administration and perhaps on his mind right now. CNN's Ryan Nobles is at the club. Tell us about what the president said.
Yeah, Anna, the president not expected to speak here at the Gridiron Club dinner for about another hour and 45 minutes, but it's comments that he made at this fundraiser at his resort in Florida that is already starting to get quite a bit of attention. The president spoke on a number of different topics. This was a speech that was not given on the teleprompter, so it was the president to a certain extent riffing on some of his favorite topics. And he got on the topic of Chinese President Xi Jinping and the news that President Xi had successfully earned the right to run for re-election again and basically suspended the term limits that were in place for the Chinese leader. And the president spoke kindly of that and suggested that it was a good idea that President Xi made that move. Take a listen to this audio obtained by CNN from that fundraiser.
Don't forget, China's great, and Xi is a great gentleman. He's now president for life. President for life. No, he's great. Hey, look, he was able to do that. I think it's great.
4 more years, you know what? It'll be fixed. It'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians. I'm a Christian. I love you. Get out. You got to get out and vote. In 4 years, you don't have to vote again. We'll have it fixed so good you're not going to have to vote.
Maybe we'll have to give that a shot someday. He's the most powerful president in 100 years, person in the 100 years in China. And he treated us tremendously well when I went over there.
History records the conquests of such great strategists as Alexander, Caesar, Napoleon. But what of Dave Johnson, who in less than one evening strategically maneuvered his armies from Africa, imperiled Europe, and established a foothold in Asia?
Ha! I'm taking Mongolia.
35 more armies.
Will nothing stop this man?
Risk, Parker Brothers' game of strategy and conquest.
Who says there are no more worlds to conquer?
There is a trending retweet of yours. You retweeted somebody from Il Duce 2016. It was a Mussolini quote, but you didn't know it was Mussolini when you retweeted it. It said, "It is better to live one day as a lion than 100 years as a sheep." That's a famous Mussolini quote. You retweeted it. Do you like the quote? Did you know it was Mussolini?
It's okay to know it's Mussolini. Look, Mussolini was Mussolini. It's okay to. It's a very good quote. It's a very interesting quote, and I know it. I saw it. I saw what, and I know who said it, but what difference does it make whether it's Mussolini or somebody else? It's certainly a very interesting quote.
Well,
that's probably why I have
is a
between
known
Facebook
fascist.
And Twitter 14 million people,
and
other people don't.
Do you want to be
It's a very interesting quote, and people can talk about it.
You want to be associated with a fascist?
No, I want to be associated with interesting quotes. And people, I have almost 14 million people between Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and all of that. Right. And we do interesting things. And I sent it out. And certainly, hey, it got your attention, didn't it?
Everything's set for tonight, Mr. Trump. I wonder what Trump's game is this time. Trump's got a new game. Hey, Trump's got a new deal. What's your game, Donald? Heard about Trump's new deal? What? Trump has a new game. What is it? Mr. Trump, Mr. Trump. Is it an airline? A new convention airline, Mr. Trump. Is it a...
What's he doing?
Singing. He does that sometimes.
I gotta have him. He's incredible. Tell you what I'll do. I'll give you $100 for him. No.
Okay, mister. Here it is.
All right. What about your grandfather?
Forget what he said. He's crazy. We need the money.
Now come on, you want it or not?
I want it.
Onward, Rocky and Ricky, go!
Hi, Rocky and Ricky. My name's Pete. There's these little green guys with big teeth running around town wrecking.
Hey, kids, this is Christmas, not Halloween. Listen, gang, Rocky and Ricky's getting fed up with all this Orson Welles crap, so cool it, will ya? What's that? Hey, kids, this is Christmas, not Halloween. Listen, gang, Rocky and Ricky's getting fed up with all this Orson Welles crap, so cool it, will ya? What's that? Kenny, what's that back there? Some of Rocky and Ricky's man? Hey!
I warned you. With Mokwai comes much responsibility. But you didn't listen, and you see what happens.
But I didn't mean it.
Daniel Clamp would like to speak to you.
Good morning, Mr. Wing. Well, let's cut right to key issues, okay? I'm prepared to increase my offer substantially. Now, Mr. Wing, you're attached to your business. I appreciate that. I'm attached to my business. I develop the biggest buildings in New York, and you sell, little things. Well, that's fine. Take a look, Mr. Wing. The Clamp Chinatown Center, where business gets oriented. Please, let us know when you made a decision, Mr. Wing. You know, I believe there's always an area of agreement that two people can reach. Hi, this is Daniel Clamp. You know, no visit to New York is complete without a tour of the world's most fully automated office building. My Clamp Premier Regency Trade Center and Retail Concourse, headquarters of Clamp Enterprises and home of CCN, Clamp Cable Network Television.
The death of Mr. Wing removes the last obstacle to developer Daniel Clamp's long-delayed Chinatown project. This quaint little shop, which once housed many rare objects from the Orient, must now make way for the future, Daniel Clamp style.
You know, tomorrow's when the Futtermans are coming to town.
Oh, right.
I don't know, we've been living here all this time and I'm still in the same job.
It takes time, Billy.
Yeah, but if we stayed in Kingston Falls, I probably would have been promoted twice at the bank by now.
Yeah, and you'd hate it.
I don't know. At least we could afford to get a decent place to live, get married.
That's the story of the Clamp Premier Regency Office Center, where one man's dream became a reality. I hope you enjoyed today's tour, and don't forget, pick up your copy of Mr. Clamp's best-selling book, I Took Manhattan.
It's a complete homicide disaster horror story.
I know, but they changed the specs on me, and they moved the deadline
You see,
back,
Billy,
so I...
this is your problem right here. You only see your little part of it. I have to have a complete situational long-term overview outlook perspective. It's as simple as that.
Well, it's almost finished. They just have a few
That
minor...
courtyard looks cold. It'll be better with the trees.
Are they going to plant trees there?
No, but you're going to draw them. This is just what I don't need right now. Do you realize we have department review in 3 weeks?
Well, I just felt
It's
that...
a nuclear meltdown disaster. I mean it.
The Clamp Center is the most advanced smart building in America with the latest in security, communications, and climate control. Now, the center is just one part of Mr. Clamp's round-the-world business network, which includes construction, sports, finance, and, of course, a popular line of jams and jellies. Now, for those of you who have cable TV at home, the Clamp Cable Network is located right here in the building.
Well, Lewis, it's like I've always said. If you want to find something weird, you have to go downtown.
Calm and centered. I enjoy giving milk.
Martin?
I enjoy.
Hello, Doctor.
How's the cloning work coming along?
Really well, Doctor.
Lewis?
Say, Doctor, we've got something we want you to take a look at. This is the most interesting bioelectrical work I've ever done. Just think. Millions of rats in New York City, and everyone hates them. This is the most interesting bioelectrical work I've ever done. Just think. Millions of rats in New York City, and everyone hates them.
It's him! He's here! Mr. Clamp, sir, I'm Marla Bloodstone. I'm the department head here. If there's anything at all
It's okay. Everybody just relax and go on about what you'd be doing normally. Hey, I know I haven't been down here before, but that's going to change. I'm going to be more hands-on with these operations from now on. Hey, this is excellent.
Isn't that terrific?
people in Chinatown give a street festival, a sort of a spontaneous outpouring of appreciation for the, everything I've done for the community down there. We're gonna have those dragons, with the guys inside, those big long dragons, and maybe we could have a parade, with all that.
Hi, I'm Leonard Maltin, and this is the Movie Police.
3, 2...
Oh my gosh. Did somebody leave something out? Not I.
It's eating my vegetable medley.
Officer, just let us in there. We'll take the responsibility.
Forget it, lady. Most of the people are out of there now.
Then what's in there? I've been to Beirut. The important thing is to keep this out of the media. You know how these people are. They get you to say something. The important thing is to keep this out of the media.
You'll have to set it up from the outside.
Oh, good. I finally get to use my secret exit.
Sir.
Yes, Bill?
If you pull this off, you could save the city.
Save the city. Developer saves city. I like that. Good.
Hey, that's Clamp. Let's go.
Mr. Clamp, is it true the building's been evacuated?
Sir, is the building on fire? No, that's a false alarm. We've just got some problems.
Mr. Trump, please.
My new game is Trump, the game.
Trump, the game where you deal for everything you ever wanted to own. Because it's not whether you win or lose, it's whether you win.
Yes!
Play Trump, the game, from Milton Bradley.
Questi sono i miei amici, i Simpsons!
Dad, don't act like Mussolini.
Oh, I thought I was doing Donald Trump.
From the ashes, we rise up. We had Ash Wednesday. We want to rise up with Jesus at Easter. And I believe that there'll be some rising from this dying.
And for the firefighters who saved it, the eternal love of this church and this country. They are now the princes of Notre Dame.
Gratitude à l'égard de tous ceux qui ont sauvé.
With his own presidency about to be reborn, US President-elect Donald Trump headlined a long list of world leaders, a mini summit of sorts.
I'm not a fool, Pliskin.
Call me Snake.
I told you I wasn't a fool, Pliskin.
Call me Snake.
We heard of you too, Pliskin.
Call me Snake.
That's not funny, Pliskin.
Call me Snake.
We'd make one hell of a team, Snake.
The name's Pliskin.
Now this is the fierce snake, the most venomous snake in the world. One bite from him and it's all over. Yo! Oh, no worries, mate. Luckily, we've had the anti-venom sent from America via FedEx. In my line of work, if you're not absolutely sure, you're absolutely dead. Oh, crikey. It appears we've used a different courier who hasn't arrived yet. It's okay because...
No more Snake, Pliskin.
When I get back, I'm gonna kill you.
You gonna kill me now, Snake?
I'm too tired. Maybe later.
And remember, once you're inside, you're on your own.
Oh, you mean I can't count on you?
No.
Good.
You're Snake Pliskin, ain't you?
What do you want?
I thought you were dead.
Chapter 3. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord God had made. And he said unto the woman, Yea, hath God said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And the woman said unto the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden God hath said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. And the serpent said unto the woman, Ye shall not surely die, for God doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof, and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. And the eyes of them both were opened, and they knew that they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together, and made themselves aprons. And they heard the voice of the Lord God walking in the garden in the cool of the day. And Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Lord God amongst the trees of the garden. And the Lord God called unto Adam, and said unto him, Where art thou? And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid, because I was naked, and I hid myself. And he said, Who told thee that thou wast naked? Hast thou eaten of the tree whereof I commanded thee that thou shouldest not eat? And the man said, The woman whom thou gavest to be with me gave me of the tree, and I did eat.
Including this warm reunion with the future head of the Church of England.
Good man, this one.
This moment, President Macron hopes will not only be an architectural but a geopolitical renaissance. What better reminder to Donald Trump that France is America's oldest ally than placing him at the center of Notre Dame's reopening during a time of war.
And the Lord God said unto the woman, What is this that thou hast done? And the woman said, The serpent beguiled me, and I did eat. And the Lord God said unto the serpent, Because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle, and above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly shalt thou go, and dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel.
All right, get these snakes off the plane. Hold on. Forget about planes. This is a whole island overrun by slithery serpents. And they're not common reptiles. One species is among the deadliest snakes in the world.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
Nations headquarters, which was built in 1945 and financed largely by John D. Rockefeller. Inside UN headquarters is an ominous meditation room. The custodian of the meditation room is Lucis Trust Company. At one time, the Lucis Trust was located at 666 United Nations Plaza and was formerly named Lucifer Publishing Company. The Rockefeller-funded UN meditation room is 33 feet long and 18 feet wide. 18 feet is 6 plus 6 plus 6. The small, dimly lit, windowless room was built in the shape of a pyramid that is laying on its side. At the center of the room is a 4-foot-high, black, casket-shaped stone slab which weighs 6.5 tons and is extremely magnetic and rests on a concrete pillar. The pillar descends beneath the floor into the bedrock and taps into the Earth's hyperdimensional energies to induce a state of altered consciousness. Not far from the meditation room is the United Nations Security Council chamber. This is the emergency room of the UN, where the world leaders meet when there is a threat to peace. They decide the fate of nations. Even though Israel has over 200 uninspected nuclear weapons and has violated dozens of resolutions, no sanctions are ever imposed because of the United States' veto powers. Notice the giant mural that towers over the Security Council room. The central focus of the UN mural is the phoenix bird that has risen. The phoenix bird is a symbol of Lucifer. Egyptians believed that the phoenix symbolized a god who rose to heaven in the form of a morning star like Lucifer after his fire immolation of death and rebirth. Standing above his old skin. Like a snake, he has shed his old skin and is revealing himself as God at the center of the mural. At the top left, there is a church steeple without a cross. The missing cross symbolizes the death of Christianity. Below, a woman receives the rays of the sun god, while the man in front of her plays Pan's flute. To their right are two pyramid symbols and people joined together by a long blue serpent-like cloth. Below the risen phoenix, a sword is driven through a dragon beast. This represents the killing of old beliefs and religions that depicted Lucifer as a beast. The New World religion worships him as beautiful. Behind the phoenix, the ghostly figures of the walking dead are stepping into a void. They symbolize depopulation. On the right panel, the pale horse from the book of Revelation is the bringer of death to humanity through weapons, hunger, and disease. The man is releasing him. The chained black man represents slavery, while the top panel of the mural shows a technologically advanced white race who control industry, art, and science. In this post-apocalyptic mural, the military man standing on the tail of the beast represents worldwide military power. He tips his helmet to the elite, who are climbing out from underground cities where they safely hid from the apocalypse. In the main oval panel above the phoenix bird, a woman is holding flowers. She is the bride in a wedding ceremony. Who are these newlyweds that are kneeling submissively beneath the serpent in the overhead tree? Could the newlyweds symbolize William and Kate? The serpent in human form is tempting the little girl Eve, who accepts the apple. On the right side of the top panel, a reptilian green creature with scaly skin is dancing with a naked woman.
Heard you were dead.
I heard you were dead.
Listen, Snake, I swear to God, I thought you were dead. Yeah, you and everybody else.
I know who you are, but I heard you were dead.
I am.
It was an accident. About an hour ago, a small jet went down inside New York City. The president was on board.
President of what?
That's not funny, Pliskin.
Call me Snake.
While musicians entertain him. The general message of the UN's Phoenix Rising mural is that humanity is stepping into a new Luciferic reality. Beneath this disturbingly prophetic mural, world leaders make global decisions that affect the lives of nearly 7 billion people. What's hard for most people to grasp is that our elected government leaders are involved in an apocalyptic scheme to enslave the masses under a world government dictatorship. How do these leaders sleep at night? How do they live with themselves?
The Ukrainian president was also here, his country's many Christians in everyone's prayers. Outside, in the rain and bitter cold, the French people marvelled at their cherished monument, its near 1,000 years of history and this painful chapter in it.
Exceptionnel.
But the final word came from the cathedral itself. Mercy, for an overwhelming outpouring of affection in this city of love.
For all intents and purposes, it felt like Donald Trump was already back in the office today, the Oval Office today, given the gravity of his arrival here. Presidents Macron and Zelensky trying to convince him to continue their war with Ukraine against Russia and Vladimir Putin. One Donald Trump has promised to end immediately after his inauguration next month.
I greet the English-speaking pilgrims and visitors taking part in today's audience.
This is the world you are graduating into. This is what I want to talk about today with you for a few minutes.
This country and this world benefit from your commitment to Jesuit principles, to being men.
As a graduate of another great Jesuit institution, Xavier University, I have great affection for the value and purpose of a Jesuit education.
Disposable me, expendable you. Just take what you need. You got my number, girl, there's no change in my ways. Over and over, you're on your own. Shapeshifters, 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 shapeshifters.
You know, being down here now is different as it looks. I still have those visuals, those images in my mind, in my head.
We're on, as a nation, Christians now.
Suicide bombers, it happens in Israel on a daily basis. Those are the things we have to be careful of now. We have to watch for now.
Do you expect a suicide bomb struck the North Tower of the World Trade Center 1 year ago? Hundreds of people have gathered here at Ground Zero to mark the anniversary in what is expected to be, we tell you that the anniversary ceremony will also include several moments of silence, marking the times that the hijacked jets place roses on the site for a flower arrangement that will be turned into.
Gentle, Donald. Slowly. Okay. That's good.
How much you want for your pot? 500. 600.
Introducing Cozone.com, the place to find computer help and buy what's right for you.
Hey.
Hey yourself.
Cozone.com. We can help.
If you want to be a drag queen and your parents don't let you, you need new parents. If you want to be a drag queen and your friends don't let you, you need new friends. Super pumped. I'm gonna walk the runway and I'm gonna vogue.
Virgin voguing, because he's been taking voguing classes with Gerard X Reyes, who's fantastic. He's doing first time in drags at a ball.
For this cause, God gave them up unto vile affections. For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another. Men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet. And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind, to do those things which are not convenient.
You see, I take these glasses off. She looks like a regular person, doesn't she, huh? Put them back on, formaldehyde face.
Old Man River, that old man river.
You know, you look like your head fell in the cheese dip back in 1957.
The Matrix is a computer-generated dream world, built to keep us under control in order to change a human being into this.
Drag Queen Story Hour.
This one is called Worm Loves Worm.
Talking, singing, and reading.
We can both be grooms.
To an audience of preschoolers, toddlers, and their caregivers.
The hips on the drag queen go swish, 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 swish. I'm a girl.
Stop. Let me out. Let me out. I want to... Look at them. They're everywhere. Now, hold on. You ain't the first son of a bitch to wake up out of their dream.
The day my water broke, I was recording Jessica Rabbit.
No. I don't believe it. It's not possible. Know what you need? You need a Brazilian plastic surgeon.
I've got one that can see.
Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the woman in the red dress? I was. Look again.
I wrote unto you in an epistle not to company with fornicators, yet not altogether with the fornicators of this world, or with the covetous, or extortioners, or with idolaters, for then must ye needs go out of the world. But now I have written unto you not to keep company if any man that is called a brother be a fornicator, or covetous, or an idolater, or a railer, or a drunkard, or an extortioner. Oh, not to eat. For what have I to do to judge them also that are without? Do not ye judge them that are within? But them that are without God judgeth. Therefore put away from among yourselves that wicked person.
The gains have been substantial, both for ourselves and for you, the human power elite. You have given us entree to the resources we need in our ongoing quest for multidimensional expansion.
You still don't get it, do you, boys? There ain't no countries anymore. No more good guys. They're running the whole show. They own everything.
He's a tall, Caucasian male, doesn't appear armed, wearing sunglasses.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Hello? Are you there?
What are you doing with the rest of your life?
Catching up on some me time, find God.
My soul loves Jesus. My soul loves Jesus. My soul loves Jesus. Bless his name. My soul, it loves Jesus. Oh, yes it does. Oh, yes it does. Oh, yeah, my soul. My soul power my soul. He speaks to my soul, tells me everything is gonna be all right. My soul, it loves Jesus. I'm so glad my soul loves Jesus. Bless his name.